Hey, yo, what it do, my melanated ones? Y'all know who it is. Hey, yo, check it out, family. Like always, man, before I start these videos, I like to shout out the people that rock, donate, and support to this channel. I love y'all just as much as y'all love me. Y'all know that. That's why I always say that. Now we're going to get into it. Now, let me back up. Before we get into it, let me address something that people been asking me. I've been having a couple of people be like, yo, Drop, why you don't be dressing on certain topics no more? And I be seeing you miss out on a lot of topics. And trust and believe me, family, I see the same news y'all see. I ain't missing out on it. You got to understand something. This is how I feel about it. Prime example. This is my first time addressing this Andrew Brown Jr. situation. You got to understand something about Drop. Drop is always going to give it to you. But you got to understand something. Right now, Black Death is trending. Black Death is marketable. Black Death is lucrative. If you want to make a little bit of money, make your YouTube channel and talk about how black people getting executed out here in the world and killed by police and black on black crime. I don't want to build my brand off us being destroyed out here. If I'm going to try to do anything, man, I'm going to try to make this shit better. Hell yeah, I'm going to touch on it. Prime example, who don't want to touch on topics like Andrew Brown Jr.? But I'm not going to sit out here every day and give y'all 2-3 videos. Time the family say something, I'm going to address that. Time the news make false reports on this, I'm going to address that. Because, nah, that's what they do. That's where the confusion come in at. That's where the confusion, man. You got so many outlets leaning this way towards shit and so many outlets leaning that way towards shit that don't nobody come up with no solution that way. So what Drop do? Drop wait until I get a little bit of information and I gather all my brownie points like now. Because this family is feeling some kind of way about this fucking 20-second video they released to the public. But those that don't know, Andrew Brown Jr., North Carolina native, Elizabeth City. Y'all got to answer these questions too, Miss Elizabeth City. But, at the end of the day, they trying to say that they were serving a search warrant to Andrew, which is understandable because they already said they trying to put him in, they trying to paint this picture that he was this dope boy in the neighborhood that had a stash house. So, this is how they going to paint this picture. So, they going to paint this picture that they was already serving a search warrant to the brother. So, you know how they go from there. They pulls up on the scene. He was sitting in the car. Okay, backed in the driveway, sitting in the car. However, he was sitting in the car. I don't even know if he was bagged in the driveway because I don't want to paint no false narrative. But he was sitting in the car. They pulls up, they releases a 20-minute footage to the family of him sitting in the car. They pulls up, 5-6 shots ring out, 4-5 shots ring out. He ends up with a gunshot wound to the back of the head, execution style. Family have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have a lot of questions. Because this shit never makes sense to me. Just like this shit never makes sense to a lot of y'all. That's why y'all click on these fucking videos. It never makes sense. How do you go? We're going to back up. How do you go serve a search warrant, right? This is what y'all go do. Y'all go serve a search warrant. You see an individual sitting in the car. You said now y'all report there were no drugs or no gun found in his car with him. Where did the 5 shots and one hit him in the back of the head come from, people? And then y'all play yourself, and this is what they do. North Carolina, y'all ridiculous as fuck recently, but this is what they do. Now, they said it was reportedly to have 8 or 9 police officers out there, which all 8 or 9 officers should have had body cams up and running. They only released one to the family. Family is unhappy with it because it's only 20 seconds, and then they said that the gun and the people's faces in that video was blurred out. But in the state of North Carolina, and this is where North Carolina go crazy, because in the state of North Carolina, the judge got to be able to give the orders to release it to the public. And in the state of North Carolina, it's a state law that you can blur out the police officers' face and all that on camera. You understand? Like in most places, when you do the little body cam, they actually show faces. In the state of North Carolina, they blur that shit out. They hide they devils. You feel what I'm saying? You'll be living right next door to the same devil that end up shooting. But this is what they do. But then again, and you got to back up, because I'm going to back up once again. I know y'all like Drop all over the place. Out of all them cops, they got 7 on administrative leave. So this is what happened. They give police a green light to go out here and off us. Then they put them on administrative leave where they can sit at home and gain all this money, go on vacations, enjoy life, while the family of the victims sit there and mourn for the next couple of months and years. Bro, this world is so fucked up. It's so fucked up. And then y'all want to know why I don't report on it, because it should be just as depressing to me as it is to y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like we got a target on our back out here, yo. It's like we do got a target. And these people in his own family are saying that it was a little white girl, not even a little white girl, because if you go do your Googles and go look at the news clipping, it was a white girl that was across the street out of her window. She said she seen it, and she said that shit made no sense to her. She said it looked like an execution. I mean, no words exchanged and nothing. Y'all just run up on the car letting off shots? Because that's what it looked like. Was it any words exchanged? Nothing, yo. Y'all just run up on the car just because he was sitting in. I could understand probably if they had found a gun in the car and they had to say it was Scooby, put his hand out the window with a gun, and then you probably have reason. Y'all know how they come when they serve these search warrants, man. They don't come with regular little handguns. They come out like the Ninja Turtles with assault rifles and AKs. I mean, like they going to war. So it wasn't like he got hit with no handgun. Y'all gonna say, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. So what we do now, we sit and wait and see if they gonna release this body cam footage to the masses, because that's what they don't want. You know, they got to have their little time to chop and screw that shit up. That's why the family got it so late. You know, one thing about police, when they write, they release that shit quick as shit. If they know they are in 100% right, they will release that footage the same day. But when they know they got to second guess they shit and bring in their specialists to edit the videos before they release it to us, you trust and believe it is more to that story than your ass would imagine. Trust me, you know that's how that shit go. We not stupid here. If you on this video, you know that's how that shit go. By the time we get it, that shit will be in that family already said. The little 20-second video they got been chopped and screwed. So imagine what they gonna do with the 7 police officers videos, and that's what they doing now. That's why they not gonna release them. You will get them probably next week sometime when they done broke them all down and them shits be all over the place and the timestamps be crazy. Because, you know, they fuck them timestamps up. I don't know if even police, I don't know if body cams even come with timestamps, but you know what a chop and screw. Hey, man, I upload videos all the time. I know how to chop and screw videos. And I don't even get paid for it. So you know the people that get paid and work for them, you know they very good at it, and they get caught slipping because they not that good at it. Because them niggas is human just like us. Because you know what a chopped and screwed video look like. And that's all we waiting on. I mean, so the family have a reason to be upset, yo. We all have a reason to be upset. Is marching going to do it? No. You got to change these laws, man. We got to, and then you be like, yo, drop how you change these laws. Hey, man, if I had an answer, I probably wouldn't do these videos. But it ain't just us out here marching, man. Hey, yo, man, hey, that was just my little video. I'm going to come back later. Time they drop this video, they supposed to drop it today, this body cam footage. But when they drop that footage, I'll come back and give y'all my little rebuttal on that. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace.